Hi, this is James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. I'm here to share this wine with you today. And I'm coming home after being in Charlottesville, Virginia for Wine Bloggers Conference 2011. Beautiful place to visit. And it was really, I think it was so important for wine bloggers to visit because it was a West Coast experience. It was Walla Walla, Washington, Sonoma, Napa, and now finally in Virginia. And I think it was really time to go there. Time to be there because I think it's really someplace that Virginia winemakers are honing in on a style and creating some really artistically nice wines. Now, for me to be there, foot on ground, hand on glass, was so important to be there because I was able to, meet with fellow bloggers, meet with the Virginia winemakers, taste so many different wines. Now, Keswick Vineyards is something that's, doing something very unique here. This is a 2010 Verdejo, 12.8% alcohol content. Now, this is a winery owned by Al and Cindy Schornberg, and their son-in-law is the winemaker. His name is Stephen Barnard, and he is a native of South Africa. Now, I love being there, and it's a beautiful winery. I recommend a visit there. They do some superb wines. They do Syrah, they do a Merlot that I think is fantastic. And for me, it was one of those experiences where I'm thinking, I should have gotten a bottle of that. Why didn't I do that? Well, because I was worried about how many bottles I was taking out. I'll go back and I'll get some more bottles of wine and I'm going to visit Charlottesville again. But I think it's really showing how many different varietals are grown in Virginia, and not just grown to grow them, but grown well. And I asked around, who else is doing a Verdejo? There has to be someone else, right? And I think the consensus was no one else is except this winery here. And I think that's really a bold thing to be doing. That you could be doing Viognier and that's it, and maybe Chardonnay. But to be producing this wine is, just something that I think is, I don't want to say it's courageous, but it's really pushing an envelope of winemaking and showing what the Virginia earth can produce. So I'll take a little taste of this wine and tell you what it's like. Beautiful, crisp, mineral signature that's really dynamic. And the acid level on this is just absolutely harmonious. Now I'm getting some really nice notes on here. I'm trying to still continue to swallow the wine that I just had because it seems to just linger. Now this wine is giving notes of Spitzenberg apple, which I love that characteristic because that's Thomas Jefferson's favorite apple. So appropriate. And it's giving notes of green citrus and passion fruit, pinon, or pine nut, a little bit of fennel. Now I give this wine a 9.0 out of a 10.0 scale. And if you're in this area, pay this winery a visit. I think it's a really worthy place to go to. Spend some time and try their wines. Be sure to try the Verdejo. It's fantastic. It's going to go really well with shellfish, oysters, with crab, with lobster, and even by itself, and especially in the hot weather, which is in probably most of the United States right now. So I give this one a 9.0 out of a 10.0 scale. For more reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. Please subscribe to my videos on YouTube. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Please follow me. Salud. And we're going to demystify one bottle at a time and start looking for and asking for Virginia wines and ask for this one. Seek it out. It's so fantastically nice. Salud.